What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger, and we are jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We're back on the road, heading to Cincinnati to play the Reds again. We just played them, and now we get to play them again. Let's see if we can sweep them like we did the last time we played them. We start game number one with a dynamic challenge. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Winston Love on the mound for the Reds. It's a double or nothing challenge here, so let's see what we can do. Love hits 97 on the four-seamer, 96 on his cutter, 92 on the splitter, 86 on the changeup. First pitch from the right-hander. It's a bit high with the heater, 1-0 the count. I'm at 297 career homers. Let's see, I should be able to get 300 on the career before the end of this season. Second pitch is popped up into foul ground down the first base line. First baseman's there. He makes the play, and it's a P3 on the old line score. And the side is retired. Moving on. I'm back at the plate again, top of the third. It's a 2-2 ball game here, so runs are coming early and often. I still have an 1100 OPS despite my slump in batting average here. 2 outs, nobody on here. And Winston Love's still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. And we foul away a changeup just below the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Little high on the inside corner with a four-seamer. It's a 1-1 count. We'll take that. Pitch number 3. Let's see if we can avoid the pop-out. No, instead it's a ground out. Shortstop. Oh, can't come up with it cleanly. And it's an infield single for me after a little bad luck with the shortstop there. So I'll take that. Bottom of the fourth, it's a 5-2 lead for the Cardinals. And Emmanuel Carpenter's at the plate for the Reds. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run dinger in the first inning, so he started off the scoring in this one. He is hitting 282 on the season as well. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Mick Abel with the bases empty and nobody out. It's a fly ball into center. Not going to be a homer this time around, but it's also going to be right over my head. And we're going to throw in. He's going for 3. Relay man gets the ball. Throw to third will not be in time. He's got himself a triple here with nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Balls are really flying here in Cincy. Top of the fifth. Still a 5-2 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. George Owens now on the bump for Cincinnati. He hits 94 on the four-seamer and 90 on his two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. At the knees with a four-seamer. I watched it, and it was just above the knees, so it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we send a slider on the inside corner out to right field. Right fielder's there to make the play, and that sends us to the bottom of the fifth. We're now halfway through the game. Cardinals are out in front by a score of 5-2 still. All right, bottom of the sixth. Still a 5-2 ball game. Nick Pratto at the plate for the third time today for the Reds. He's 1 for 2 so far, hitting 298 on the season. 1-2 the count for him with the bases empty and nobody out. Mick Abel still on the bump for the Cardinals. He makes the pitch, and it's sent out to right center. We can get to that one, though, and that's the first out in the bottom of the sixth. A little P8 action, or F8 action for Pratto. Top of the eighth. Still a 5-2 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Runner on third, nobody out. Corey Alford on the mound. I'll take the sac fly here without a doubt. Alford's a lefty with a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also hits 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. Right up the middle, and just like that, it's an RBI single. 2-hit day at the plate, and a 6-2 lead for the Cardinals makes me a happy camper. All right, moving on to the bottom of the eighth. 6-2 is still the score. Alec Burleson at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far. He did have a sacrifice bunt. Only hitting 242 here in Cincinnati. It's a darn shame because Burley, I think, should be a better player than that. But 2-2 the count for him. Runner on first, 1 away. Chris Bubich kicks and deals. It's a shot into shallow right center. And we're going to throw to third. Oh, we might get him. Throws on the money. And in time, we got him going for the extra 90 feet. It's a single for Burley, but 2 away now in the bottom of the eighth. We will sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals will win 6-2 the final score. As Mick Abel gets the win, he's now 12-5 on the season. Winston Love gets the loss. He is 6-9. Win streak continues for the Redbirds. We're up to 11 in a row here. So let's see what happens in game number 2. And you know what this means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Now, I am only 110 subscribers away from doing a live stream with an actual camera on me, so you can see that the face of my character in the game is my actual face. So, yeah, here we go. Top of the first, runner on first, one away. Chase Petty on the mound for the Reds. He hits 97 on the four-seamer and 96 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him, and I swing and miss at a two-seamer low and inside. 0-1 the count. And I was way behind that pitch anyway. Second pitch of the at-bat from Petty. And there's one drilled into deep center field. Center fielder's got a bead on it, though. Yeah, he'll make the play out there. It's an F8 for me. And that's the second out in the top of the first. All right, boss battle challenge here as I'm back at the plate again. Chase Petty presumably still on the mound. And he is. Top of the third, no score. Nobody on, one away. And I'm going to go for getting on base. Let's see if he gets something a little higher than the knees in this at-bat. First pitch from him. Oh, it was above the knees, but off the outside corner. It's slider, swing and a miss from me, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch. Again, off the outside corner, but we watched that one. It was a four-seamer this time. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. Oh, big whiff on a changeup above the knees on the outer third. 1-2 the count. I was out in front of that by a mile. The 1-2 pitch. And we pop one up for the second baseman. He's going to make the play on the infield dirt. And just like that, two away in the top of the third. Bottom half of the third inning. Still no score. Nobody out and nobody on for Kevin Parada. He's standing in for the Reds with a .268 batting average. Got an 0-1 count against Cooper Hirpa. Let's see if it's a routine fly ball here. It's into shallow center. We're there to make the play. One away in the home half of the third. Top of the sixth, we are still scoreless. We got a pitcher's duel going on here. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. George Owens now on the bump for Cincinnati. He still hits 94 on the four-seamer, 90 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. And we send one out to deep right field. Right fielder wanted to come in, then he starts heading back out. Oh, he can't get to it, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double for me, number 40 on the season. And we will take the two-bagger any old time. Bottom of the sixth, 2 outs, nobody on, still no score. Sal Stewart at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He did get a walk earlier, though. 1 for 5 on the series is his stat line. Orlando Dennis on the bump for the Cardinals. 1-1 pitch from him. And it's into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. And we'll get a glove on it. Throw will go to second. Stewart was not going to second, so smart man there. He's got a 2-out single in the home half of the sixth. Top of the eighth. Reds are up 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Alexis Diaz now on the mound for Cincinnati. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch. Rip to the third baseman, and it eats him up and into left field. I've got a 1-out single in the top half of the eighth inning. Another 2-hit day at the plate for me, and I'm okay with that. Can they get me around and in? The answer is no. We will sim to the end of the game. And the Reds are going to take the win 1-0. Wow, what a ball game that turned into. Orlando Dennis gets the loss on the Cardinals. Jairo Iriarte getting his 38th save for the Reds. I went 2 for 4 on the day again. Hard to complain about that. So, well, smile and wave, boys. Let's move on to game number 3. It's the rubber match of this series. And let's see what we can do to get back on the winning side of things here. Of course, I'm still hitting .365 on the season. That's a heck of a mark. Dynamic challenge is how we're going to start game number 3. Chase Burns on the mound. No score here in the top of the first 2 outs. Nobody on. And it's a double or nothing dynamic challenge again. Okie dokie. Burns will hit 98 on his four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we dribble one to the third baseman. He gets a glove on it. Throw will be in time. And just like that, it's a 1-2-3 top of the first. We're heading to the bottom half here in Cincinnati with no score currently. All right, another dynamic challenge for me as I'm coming back to the plate in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, nobody on. Burns has faced the minimum so far. I'd like to change that just a little bit. I'm going to go for the double or better here. First pitch of this at-bat from Burns. And we pop one up. Catcher's going to make the play behind home plate. Oh, man. No love for me in this game in Cincinnati. That ends the top of the fourth, and so far the only mark on the scoreboard is an error for the Cardinals. No hits for either team at this point. Bottom of the fourth, still no score. 1 out, nobody on. Nick Pratto at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 1 with a K next to his name. 1 for 4 on the series, though. 1-2 the count for him, and Orlando Chavez is going to kick and deal here. It's a deep drive into center. We're going to be playing that on the rebound, I believe. Yes, we are. So there's the first hit for the Reds. Might be the first hit of the game on either team. And it's a 2-bagger for him. How about it? 9th double on the season for him. Not too much of a power hitter there. All right, we move on. Top of the 7th. It's a 2-1 lead for the Reds. Nobody out and nobody on here as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day and 4 for 10 on the series. I really just want to get on base. I'm not going to get greedy here against Chase Burns. He's throwing pitch number 70 of his outing to start this at-bat. Right back off his foot. Third baseman's going to recover it. Throw to first. Not in time. I got on base. It's an infield single after hitting Burns right in the foot. Will he stay in the game? That's a big question. Well, nobody knows at this point. Bottom of the 7th, 2-1 ball game still. Reds out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Kevin Parada at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 1 for 9 on the series. Orlando Chavez still on the bump for the Redbirds here. He's throwing a 1-1 pitch, and it's pulled into deep left center field. And it's over my head. We will be playing that on the rebound off the wall. And Parada's got himself a double. Attaboy, bud. Guess the old Cracker Jack was working for him in that one. We move on to a dynamic challenge in the top of the 9th. Still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 5 for 11 on the series. Nobody out, nobody on. A home run here would most definitely tie the ball game. And that's what I'm going to go for, the leadoff homer. Jairo Iriarte on the mound for the Reds. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Low and away with a 4-seamer. Easy take for a 1-0 count. All right, second pitch of the at-bat from Iriarte. Come on, big fella. Oh, changeup just below the knees. I was out in front of it, somehow got a piece and fouled it off. 1-1 the count for me now. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Slider below the knees, check swing, doesn't matter, win around. It's a 1-2 count. Ooh, boy. Come on, big fella. Put one above the knees if you could here. There it is, and a perfect shot in the deep left center field. And it's a leadoff dinger to tie the ball game in the top of the 9th. How about it? I got greedy on the dynamic challenge and actually came through on it. That's awesome. Home run number 61 on the season. Ties Roger Maris's single season record. I know several people have gone past that now, but still, that's a heck of a mark to hit in 1 year. Will we get the green line? That's the big question. Well, there's the swing. No green line there. Oh, and no green line at all. Man, that takes all the fun out of it now, doesn't it? Oh, well, we'll sim to the end of the game. Oh, man, Cardinals put up 4 in the top of the 9th. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game. And the Cardinals will take the win in the nightcap of the series. 5-3 the final score. Iriarte hit with the loss. Omar Blanco getting the win out of the bullpen. Caden Stevens getting the save, his 3rd on the year. And we take 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati, and I'm okay with that. 2 for 4 day at the plate again puts me at 6 for 12 on the series. The home run and a couple of RBIs on the day. That's not so bad. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it will be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.